when we tell you that the Republican Party doesn't give a fuck about you and only gives a fuck about Donald Trump, that is not an exaggeration. There are Republican members of Congress who are opposed to tariffs. There are Republican members of Congress whose constituents are being hurt by tariffs, and those Republicans have the power to stop those tariffs. And instead of exercising that power and going against Donald Trump and something that's hurting their own constituents, they gave up their own fucking power. Watch this.
Because Congress has the power to call off the emergency, taking away Trump's tariff power, Democrats in Congress planned to make Congress vote on that exact thing. They planned to force a vote. So Republicans, who mostly say they don't like tariffs, Republicans would be forced to either go along with the tariffs anyway, because Trump is doing them, or they'd cast their vote to stop Trump from doing these tariffs. What would Republicans do confronted with the need to make up their mind on a vote like that, right? How would they deal with not just the prospect of opposing Trump, which inherently makes them cry and hide immediately, but then on the other side of it, the other side of that vote is this very real pain and loss of money, and they and their constituents and the businesses in their district are all feeling and facing. It's real. So Republicans in Congress have the power to stop Trump from doing what he's doing on tariffs. What will they do with that power? The Democrats are going to force them to take a vote on this. What are they going to do with that power? Headline: Republicans quietly cede power to cancel Trump's tariffs, avoiding a tough vote. Cede power. They literally had the power to stop Trump from doing something that is hurting the country materially every single day. They have the power to stop him from what he's doing. And so what did they decide to do with that power? They decided to give that power away so they no longer have that power, so they don't have to decide what to do with it. Quote, House Democrats had planned to force a vote on resolutions to end the tariffs on Mexico and Canada, a move allowed under the National Emergencies Act, which provides a mechanism for Congress to terminate an emergency like the one Trump declared when he imposed the tariffs on February 1st. That would have forced Republicans, many of whom are opposed to tariffs as a matter of principle, to go on the record on the issue at the time when Trump's commitment to tariffs has spooked the financial markets and spiked concerns of reigniting inflation. But Republican leaders today, on Tuesday, slipped language into a procedural measure that would prevent any such resolution to end the tariffs from receiving any vote this year. They're literally ceding their power, giving it up.
Fucking cowards. Cowards. Rather than go against Trump, who isn't running for re-election again, can't be president again, is essentially a lame duck president right the fuck now. Instead of finally growing a backbone and doing what's right for their constituents, fuck that. Put their constituents to the side instead of growing a backbone and doing what they believe in, which is ending tariffs. Many of these people are opposed to tariffs. Instead of doing that, they gave up their own fucking power in order to not go on the record about Trump's tariffs. Fucking cowards.